Hello everybody. I better plug this camera in or it's gonna go dead. Bam. Saved it in the nick of time. Okay guys, I've been jamming on my elevator parts all day. Bam, look at that. I got a working set of elevators, man. They work so smooth and easy. Bam, then the servo is right there. Bam, just hard mount it, no rubber. That'll just induce slop. And we don't have the vibrations from them gas motors, so we don't have to have rubber mounts. And the linkage would just be that long. And you can dial them in separate. And just so simple. And strong, and nothing's going to come loose. See them screws that hold that back plate, these plates on, are countersunk behind, in between this wood and this aluminum. They can't come out. It's just as long as everything's loctite good. I'm going to put a set screw all the way through this shaft to lock it into this, to make sure it can't slip. I'm going to drill and tap this screw, but I ain't done yet. I got to drill and I got to make some more of these shafts. I got some material to make a few, and then go in my elevator. I need to go over Dad's because we're going to drill a center out. I rigged up my drill press and drilled this one out, and it worked, but I think his mill will do it a lot better. But now what I got to do is how I position this in the fuselage. Okay, I drill my holes where I want my elevator to go through. I don't slice them yet, because remember, we're on a rocking system. We don't just put a hole. I got to cut a trench. See that rocking system? It don't just twist. But to start out, I drill that hole right in my stab, the same place where it comes out of the stab. It's got to match up, okay, on both sides. Then I got to lock these in place, and I put this inside the fuselage, then run this rod through that hole, and I got drilled in the fuselage, through these elevator holes, vroom, all the way through the plane like that. Glue the bulkhead in place. Let it set up. Take that rod out, and then I can cut my slices on out, you know. But to get this exactly where we want it, this can't move. I experienced that on my first one. So what I do is I'll take these blocks of wood, take these blocks of wood, and I'll put some CA on them. Just kind of tack them in place. And then once they're glued in, we can take them back out. Take it back out. Once the bulkheads are glued in, we can take this back out and mount the servo. But we got to get this locked in place so I get it in the right spot. Or we're going to be in a spot. Spot. Spot, man. There we go. Just gonna tack glue it in place. That CA will pop right loose. But we just don't want it moving right now. Where'd my kicker go? Way over here. But no one panic. We had some guys when I was doing this on my first one really flip out. And was thinking the airplane was going to crash because of that rocker system. And a lot of airplanes rocked. F-4 is one of them. And so there's no need to fret. I think this is about the best system I ever seen in a jet. And me and Paul sat down and drew this up, this system. You know, we just sat down and on a piece of notebook paper, drew it up. Then he made that first prototype one, the one I actually took apart. And then next time he came down, we checked it. Everything looked good except for it just needed to be a little bit longer. So he actually made the ones that's in my thunderchief. But I made this. But see, I got all the right size bolts, so nothing's sticking out. You know, they're the right size ones, them's the right size ones, everything's the right length. You know, because that way it won't look so sloppy. Okay, now, I hope this rod slides all the way through there. Hope I got them lined up good enough. I'll take these arms off. Okay, now with any luck, this will slide right all the way through. Oh, look at that. It's almost there. Might have to loosen these screws. Give it just a little wiggle. We gotta get it to where this shaft will go all the way through. These screws loose. That one's lined up. This is a good way to do it right here. Go back the other way now. Oh, is that one that had that burr in it? I'm going to drill that in. Exacto. See now this way, I can see. That's all. Bam! We got it. Now tuck these back up. Bam! Now, when I drill them two holes,